All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 9 of Sunday Best with the 2 Teabags. I'm Isuru, Jinasena, and
I'm Gavin Kelly.
And my friend over here.
Hello, everyone.
Gavin Kelly. How's your week been, bro?
Week's been cool, man. Got some alcohol.
You got some alcohol?
Went to church.
What alcohol did you get? Don't look like you're drinking no alcohol. Looks like you're drinking tea, bro. Well, I guess it is 2 Teabags.
Sponsored. We sponsored by. Here's my tea bag. Where's your tea bag?
My tea bag is here.
Man's is focused.
I do it for the level 3, Papa. Level 3.
Level 3.
That's exactly what I do it.
Yeah,
but now it means we can all drink, eh? Wait, what did you buy?
I went classy. I went for a bottle of Merlot.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's nice. The high-end Merlot or the low-end Merlot?
Middle class.
The Merlot high or the Merlot?
Middle class. That stays in my
The middle. The middle.
It was probably made in Gauteng, not in like the winelands or anything.
Yeah. But speaking of alcohol, that's what's been happening in the news lately, eh? Yeah, so this title says, watch thirsty citizens stand in long queues and sing about reopened bottle stores. So I don't think this guy's singing very much. An eager customer. Black label matters, yo. Black label matters. That's why people are out here singing, bro. There's ones where they're in queue. This is in macro, bro. Have you ever bought booze in macro?
I have,
It's awesome.
You can stockpile.
This is what we do, we celebrate.
Yeah, bro. And this is like 6 o'clock in the morning, bro.
Yep. South Africans, we have to have our beer, bro. We have to have our booze.
Yeah, but it begs the question. I think we even said it before on the show. Like, South Africa has a drinking problem, bro.
I ain't got no drinking problem. I know what you're talking about.
What the fuck you talking about? Come here with your bullshit. Yo, South Africans don't like to be told.
I think I'm fine, bro.
That's another thing. South Africans don't like to be told that they have a drinking problem.
South Africans don't like to be told that they have any problems, bro. That's why we drink, to forget the problems.
Yeah, bro, to ease the stress.
It's 99 beers for 99 problems.
I like this guy. This guy was flexing, bro. Just the selfie. Just.
Yeah, showing off.
Just flexing, bro.
Imagine, bro, you're at work and then you're seeing this, like,
Customers are taking selfies with the alcohol. We've missed you. We've missed you so much, alcohol.
This guy's even drinking in the streets.
Yeah,
that's not allowed.
You couldn't wait. You couldn't wait to take his first sip. To celebrate.
People are celebrating, bro, like, congratulations, bro. Like you graduated.
Like we won the World Cup again. What's going on, guys?
The guy graduated, bro, so that's why. It's like you graduated lockdown, bro. Drinking means you graduated lockdown.
You didn't get the Rona, you're alive. Have yourself a drink.
It's a 60-day course, and this is the certificate.
Hey, congratulations. Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop. Liberty liquors, what are they saying?
No food, but money for alcohol. Insane.
It tastes just bitter, because you can't drink.
There's haters out here, though, eh?
Yeah.
For the drinkers, bro. There's proper. I saw there on Twitter they were saying, if you can stand in line 6 o'clock in the morning for alcohol, can't you hustle with the same energy for a job?
Yo.
Exactly. Sips beer, minds own business.
These guys are staying over in the cold. But the thing's open.
Yo, that's real, eh? That's real love, bro. They love this shit. Tops.
You should have put a top on.
Yo, that
all of them should have bought tops, bro.
That guy is proper brrr out there, bro. Yo, he's freezing, bro. Why should?
But I don't understand, bro. It's not even that cold these days.
It's still at night. But those guys were wearing just jerseys. Yo! Where's that Gavin room? Yo, they're excited, bruh.
They're even hooting, bro.
Yeah, bruh. It's like somebody won the World Cup. Wow, this
Like
is insane.
you mean like Bafana qualified for the World Cup? This was quite insane.
This is what FIFA 2010 would have looked like if we made it to the semis.
Yeah.
Yes, look at that, bruh.
Not only do we like Ultra Mel, we like Ultra Liquor.
Yo, look at that line! Ha ha ha!
Yo.
Yeah, clap full screen, bruh. And also, it looks like people have forgotten about the Rona. That's not social distancing for shit, bruh.
Bro, also, like, what do you tell, when you're at work, do you tell your boss, like, yo, listen, I have to quickly go to the bottle store?
Yeah, boss
Why
like,
did you come to work to know I was at the bottle store? Like,
nah, bruh. The boss will be there in the line as well, bruh.
he's there with him, no?
So Africans love alcohol. Yeah, this one they proper dancing and singing, eh?
Yeah, no, we're out here, bro.
Yo, look at those old people there in front. Yes.
To be honest, dude, I mean, I didn't stand in a line for my liquor.
Yeah,
You can find liquor stores. It's not like there's a shortage. I don't know why people are going in panicking, bro. Like, it's gonna run out.
Yeah, as well, bruh. But they, like, I guess, yeah, that's insane. Why? I just went in the afternoon and it was chill.
Yeah, exactly, dude. It was actually my babe that went to go buy, and she said it was so easy. She just didn't stand in line, nothing. She just walked in.
Yeah, bruh. There's not a shortage of alcohol and there's not a shortage of bottle stores.
Yeah, and it's quite interesting, but there's a shortage of water. You know.
Yeah. Hey, bruh.
Now we know where all the water is going. The water is going, yeah. It got so bad that guys were breaking into liquor stores, bro.
I saw they dug a tunnel into the...
Yeah, the night before it was, what it calls, removed, the ban was removed. This went and happened, bro. And these guys, check these guys, they went, what?
Yes. Hey, you gotta give it to our criminals, bro. They make a plan, eh?
Yeah. What I want to know is, like, why do they have a duvet there? Like, were they planning to take a nap afterwards?
I think it's to help climb through the tunnel. Like, it doesn't... It's probably... Yes, this is such a dirty job, bro, that they had to do, bro. Digging a tunnel.
Apparently they took 300,000 worth of
stock.
Booze.
Yeah, and they left that shitty wine there. They're like, fuck wine.
You can see Autumn Harvest was left alone, bro.
It's right there by the hole, bro. They were like, there.
You just grab it as you're going out, bro.
We're going for the black labels, the blue labels.
The Jameson. I'm sure there was one guy like, can't we take an Autumn? I was like, hey, give them the good stuff, man.
We have rules here, man. We have keep it classy.
Yeah, keep it classy, bro.
We got standards here. That's funny. They got standards.
But apparently these guys, they knew the route, the underground route, like the stormwater piping and all of that. And they went through concrete, bro.
Inside job, yeah.
I obviously, I definitely think that they were obviously using one of those jackhammers to break through, because there's no ways, using your hands.
Yo, bro.
They're breaking out of prison.
Unless they hired a Zimbabwean, nah, it's impossible, bro.
Yeah. Oh, Deluxe, I bought this. Well, I didn't buy this. My girl bought this one. It's actually very nice.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Hey, man, this shit is dope. This is advertising for Deluxe. Shout out
I just had it. I mean, how do you even say it? Is it Deluxe or is it Delish or is it Delicious?
Don't be a douche. Drink Deluxe.
I'm sure if you ever show this to a hobo, he's like, that duvet could have been mine.
What are they gonna do with the duvet? They're gonna keep it in evidence. Yo, check it for fingerprints. Do you think like our police force do that shit, bro?
Dude, they don't. Like, well, you know what? I fought once. My laptop got stolen. My place got broken into, and my laptop was stolen. And when the cops arrived and stuff, I told them, "Are you guys not gonna check fingerprints?" He's like, "No, it's just less, man. It's everybody's fingerprints is here."
Wow, that's hilarious, bro.
And then, you know what, dude? I kept pressing. I was like, "No, please, man, please make sure you get a forensics guy." He's like, "Okay, cool." And listen, the forensics guy comes, and he starts putting this black powder. It's like almost like carbon nanotubes, like a powder of them, and he just puts them all like charcoal dust.
Yeah.
So puts it everywhere, on the windowsill and everywhere. And then I see fingerprints. I'm like, "Look, there's fingerprints here." He's like, "No, these are fingerprints. These are everybody's fingerprints. You know they're stolen." I was like, "No, bro. How can you're not even scanning this chick?"
Yo, bro, 0 fucks.
They were just doing it to show me they were doing it.
Yo, 0 fucks, bro.
Wait, are they gonna check fingerprints on this blanket?
Like
They must check for sperm samples.
I'm sure you would find, bro. Go there with the blue UV light.
You'll find out who it is, bro.
That's this, bro. You'll find there, find in the bottle store, find.
You know what they do? Do they take the sample, they use a UV light, they find a cum stain. Instead of analyzing the sperm, they go to the local prostitute. "Do you know this one?" She's like, "Yeah, I know this."
Damn, wow, bro. Prostitutes out here snitching.
In my taboo.
Have you seen the sperm?
Have you seen the sperm?
Spermzito.
Yeah.
Yeah, so even our criminals like alcohol, eh? Yeah.
Yeah, obviously, bro. Everybody likes alcohol.
Do you think stopping...
Even Muslim folk like alcohol here, bro. I can tell you that.
Cool. Do you think alcohol was the banning alcohol was a positive thing?
I think it was, dude. I think they should have kept it longer. It's for the reason why they did it was to stop overcrowding in hospitals, you know. And now all of a sudden, there's already been road accidents. The hospitals already
there was accidents there.
Eh?
I think from day one there was like accidents.
Yeah, dude. As soon as it was lifted, there were accidents. People drinking and driving, and violence, all sorts of shit, bro.
I got drunk last night and I drive my car and I was like, "Ooh, this is fun." But I was.
I don't know. You know this shit is being recorded, bro. You just admitted to drinking and driving.
Yo, come get me! Yo, come get me! I live in Malville, 3rd Avenue.
Yo.
Joke. I live in Santa.
He's white, guys. He doesn't live in Santa.
Next to the Michelangelo.
That big dick in the middle of Santa. It's Michelangelo's dick that just sticks out of Santa.
Like, jeez, you're compensating, Michelangelo. My goodness. So yeah, I think it did work, the band. For like 5 weeks, we had our shit together.
But now, do you think what do you think about the cigarette ban? Do you think they should now lift that as well?
Yeah, bro, freedom of choice out here, dude.
Yeah.
Freedom of choice.
I think the alcohol ban is worse than the cigarette ban.
In terms of?
In terms of lifting it, I think in South Africa we've got a bigger drinking problem than we do have a cigarette smoking problem. Like in terms of people smoking and socializing, the likelihood of that affecting the COVID death rates is less than people who are getting drunk and drinking and driving and domestic
because
violence.
People are going to stand in line 6 o'clock in the morning for cigarettes. Like they were standing in line for alcohol.
Exactly. They're not going to celebrate it. If cigarettes get lifted, no one's going to be like, yeah! Cigarette smokers aren't proud to be smokers, bro, but they need that shit, you know?
Yeah, they need that. If you're addicted, you're addicted. Now they're smoking like Peter Stevenson, some
Stuyvesant.
No, I'm like talking about actual knockoff brands.
Oh, as in the fake ones.
Yeah.
No, you know the ones I've been seeing is RG.
Those Paul Mart, those like 10 rand for 20 cigarettes.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
Well, when cigarettes was a popular thing, but now, but yeah,
Those are like the offcuts, leftovers.
the point is though, like South Africa does have a drinking problem, so maybe South Africa needs an intervention, bruh.
Yeah, I thought the lockdown was the intervention. Like, yo, guys, get it together. Like, you not see, like, you have been drinking and beating your kids and your wife, and now, you need that fix again. It's
also, in terms of our history, we've got an abusive past or an abusive relationship when it comes to alcohol. If you think about the DOP system.
What's the DOP system?
When white people used to pay people of color with alcohol instead of money.
They used to do that during apartheid.
Yeah, bruh.
Yo, that's fucked up, man.
So instead of money, you get alcohol. DOP. The DOP system, bruh.
And do you think that's why in South Africa we still have generations of people using the money that they earn to buy alcohol because it's intrinsic?
Yeah, bro. I think it is learned behavior. Shit.
Yeah.
It's learned behavior, bro.
Shit, man. That's messed up. And that's like generational damage, like in terms of your genes, like its environment effects on your genes. And
yeah, and obviously you're a person of color, you're not woke on the dangers of alcohol abuse, all that shit. You don't have support. And like you're getting paid with alcohol. Like how fucked up is that, bro? You can't even buy yourself clothes, but you can drink.
Yeah, that's true, bro. People, I mean, not even, like, think about food, bro. People are letting their groceries cut short to buy jobs.
Yeah, true, eh? Yeah,
like, I don't have
some people don't even eat. They like have 4 beers and that's their meal.
Imagine. Well, I mean, four beers is like what? 20? What, 16 slices of bread?
Yeah, bro. No butter, no peanut butter. It's healthy.
It's fine. It's a whole loaf, Muna. You eat a whole loaf. See, this is 4 slices.
What's the drunkest you've ever been, bro?
Maybe 24 slices.
Oh my word, bro.
Yeah, I'm talking shit. I don't know, dude. I don't know, in high school, I used to have some binge sessions when I didn't like drinking for a long time.
Yeah. The thing is about when you're in high school, you don't know your limit. You know nothing about
you just guzzle that shit. Just guzzle like it's water, like juice.
Yeah, like it's cream soda, this thing. That's what I did. That's the drunkest I've been till this day. It was a high school party. I blacked the fuck out, bro. Blacked the fuck out.
Yeah, no, I've had sessions like that too. I had sessions where I was crying constantly, and I had a breakdown. I had a breakdown, bro. Like it's
whoa. I'm sorry, I'm laughing at your pain.
And I remember it was in front of like a few girls and a couple of my homies, and they just were like didn't know what to do. They were like, "Oh, what the fuck?"
Yes, fuck, bruh. It's like I don't know how to comfort somebody when they start crying. I just walk out the room, bruh.
Well, you gotta get some empathy going there, dude. Like start being more of a fucking human being.
I think you're psychotic, Gavin. I think you might be a psycho, bro.
Yeah, you gotta get some therapy, dude. Find out you're a human being, bro. It's that Caucasian Neanderthal shit, bro. Check out that shit.
Caucasian Neanderthal. Yo, that is funny, bro. Yo, bro. You uninvolved ape. Yo, bruh, when somebody says you're uninvolved, yo, that's deep, bro.
You mean uninvolved, not involved. Uninvolved is like a third wheel. Or a guy holding the candle. That's uninvolved.
Yo, no one wants to be that guy, bro. Holding candle.
The worst, bro.
Yeah, unless you're getting free alcohol on the date.
No, even that, dude, it's not worth it. I'd rather chill at home sober without having to sit between a couple having their chats.
Yo.
Hell no.
That's embarrassing, bro. I don't know, bro.
Yeah. So anyway, we're done with alcohol. That's it. Hey, let's just hope everybody's enjoying the alcohol, but drinking responsibly. Always drink responsibly. Like, you see me, this is it. This is it. I'm not going to have any more after this. Not because I can't, but
you're not gonna
because
have,
I want to, because I can't.
You're not going to have 16 slices and get in your car and drive on the highway.
No. I'm just going to have one of these, have my supper, and, sleep. And then feel guilty in the morning about my waistline.
Yo, bruh. Can you get a beer dick? I know you can get a whiskey dick, but can you get a beer dick?
I think it's just a drunk dick. You mean when you have limp dick from too much alcohol?
Yeah, exactly. But I think whiskey is really strong. I think that's why the whiskey's got the title.
Yeah. I'm not really a really heavy whiskey drinker. I mean, if it's quality stuff, yeah, but...
That shit doesn't taste nice. You think
alcohol... It doesn't. It actually doesn't taste nice, dude. Like, I like Jack Daniels with that honey flavor. That's nice.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that's the one nice. But yeah, but alcohol in general doesn't taste nice.
It doesn't, bro. But this is nice.
When you get used to that bitterness, it's just like, whoo, this is the life.
Yeah, dude. It's like a taste. It's like a taste of life. It's just bitter.
It's bitter. Like, yeah, that's the way. If life tasted like something, it would taste like beer.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, exactly. Well, if it's a good life. if like currently in 2020, it tastes like Corona beer.
Yeah. Have you ever drank non-alcoholic beer?
Yeah, I remember there was a time when I was coming for gigs and I was riding my bike. I couldn't drink because you can't drink and ride. Like drinking and driving.
I remember.
Drinking and riding, you can't. So I would drink like Beck's and stuff, or Heineken Zero or Castle Zero. It was fine. There was like a placebo effect, weirdly enough.
Fucking, that shit tastes horrendous, bruh. I fucking will never drink non-alcoholic beer ever again. That shit
it's not too bad. It's just, it tastes like this, but without the zzz.
It makes no sense. Non-alcoholic beer. No, bruh. That's like, I don't know what that's like.
I think it's more about the environment. Like, you're chilling with guys, they're having beers, so you're having a beer. You can't be there having like a Fanta and then sipping from a straw. While guys are chilling, having beers, talking as gents. It's like, your Fanta just
like... Your tongue is going orange.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Or you're having a bubblegum milkshake.
Yeah, bruh. It's such a social thing, drinking, though. It's such a social thing.
Exactly, dude.
Yeah, that's why that band was also good.
Yeah, exactly. Already people are having their parties and stuff.
Already, bro, yeah.
In fact, I've been invited tomorrow to a party, bro, so... let's go.
So you're gonna get the Rona.
I might already have it, to be honest. So, South Africa's first drive-thru strip club opens its doors under lockdown. So in Port Elizabeth, if you're from Port PE, you're probably having a good time. There's drive-thru shows happening, guys. There's takeaway booze and yeah.
Yeah, look at that, eh? So do they do a lap dance on the bonnet or something?
I don't know. They look like they're just standing around like prostitutes, but they're like cock teasing. It's just like you watch me stand next to you, but I can't come with you. You can't touch.
And they keep, and I read in the article, they keep the mask on at all times. The mask doesn't come off.
As long as the panties come off.
That's what I pay for. I don't want to see your face.
I don't want your goddamn face.
I wish they could also cover the eyes, because strippers have those dead look in their eyes sometimes.
No, dude. My strippers are energetic. I don't know what strip clubs you go to.
But I miss strip clubs, to be honest, bruh.
I do too, bro. They're fun, man. They're nice
Real
escape.
talk. Oh yeah, bruh. Just a pair of nice boobies in my face right now. Oh, that would be so good.
No, well, I get that on a regular. It's just for me, it's more about the fact that something naughty is happening right now.
He feels
They're
so
all
naughty.
sitting together.
Just feels so naughty.
Yeah, bro. It's like an escapism to be like, this law-abiding citizen shit just doesn't matter anymore. It's just you and some titties.
Damn, bruh. I didn't know you damn, what's going through you? I'm not... I mean, next time I go with you to a strip club, I'm going to be thinking this guy is on some other freaky tip.
No. It's not like that. I'm just talking about like the concept of the institutional side of the world and the structures and social constructs. The strip club makes me forget about all of that.
Yeah, man. I know, I'm with you. I like that they call a strip club a gentleman's club. It's like, that's what it is, man.
Exactly.
Gentleman's club.
I'm sure, like, they say cricket is a gentleman's sport. So taking all strip clubs are filled with cricketers. That's why you see all those Indian Pakistani guys there, bro.
At the summit. Yeah, there's a gang of them, bro.
That's why those Indian guys are Pakistan. That's why, bro. Because cricket is a gentleman and it just all correlates, bro.
It all matches, guys. It all matches. But I miss the strip club. I would love I'm single, so I would love a big fat ass in my face right now.
Have you ever been to the strip club with your girlfriend, or when you had a girlfriend?
No, I'm not a fan of that.
Oh, I did. It was fun, man. That's fun.
Why? How's it fun, bro? Why would you bring your girlfriend to the strip club?
I don't know. You just tell her, like, look, you see those moves over there? Mm-hmm. Do those ones.
He's just there taking notes.
Yeah. You see that tattoo over there? Get that one.
See how she's popping a pussy?
Right, that's what I want. You see how that guy is slapping her? That's how it's going to be done from now on.
You see how she takes that guy's money and walks him into a room upstairs?
That ain't happening.
I'll never pay for it.
Oh my goodness.
Good times at the summit, man. Shout out, bro.
Well, yeah, the summit, Royale, teasers, whatever you're into, there's a whole bunch of them out there. I wonder how they're doing, actually, how their businesses are doing, because
I wonder, so go back to the photo. I wonder how these strippers strip, because there's no pole.
Well, they're there, but it's used for the tent.
Hey, get the fuck off that pole, bitch! You're gonna break the tent. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they need a pole. Strippers need poles, bruh. That's like, I don't know, like Harry Potter without a wand. You need that shit.
True. Strippers need poles. And clear heels. That's the standard.
Yeah, shame, bruh. Yeah. Drive-thru. Would you do this if it was in Joburg?
What, drive-thru but in pay? Why? Dude, I have Wi-Fi. I have a girlfriend.
If you didn't have a girlfriend, if you were single as fuck.
If I was single as fuck, dude, oh man, I would love this.
Yeah, it's funny. So you chill in your car and then they strip for you. That's funny, bruh. I think guys are gonna squirmel in the car, bruh.
Exactly, dude. I was thinking, what are guys gonna do? Are they gonna sit in the car and just like jerk off there?
Of course, bruh, they're gonna squirmel. You know, guys. We know what guys are gonna do, bruh.
So I take it after these guys go to the strip club, they go to the car wash.
Yes. Shit. Yeah, I can't wait to go to a strip club again, man, to be honest.
That's true, bro. Like, when do you think, what level do you think that'll be on? Like, level
Level 1.
Level 1 is strip club level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Comedians and strippers.
But now, dude, like they're gonna have no contact strippers, so like you can't get lap dances. You get like you just watch the dance and they don't touch you because it's no contact. Man. So they're gonna give you lap dances with masks on.
Yeah.
So like I'm gonna be getting a lap dance from like Keitana from Mortal Kombat or some shit like that.
Yes.
Or Scorpion. It's gonna be like, get over here. Like, no, I'm not allowed to.
Hey, right. Yeah, level 1, it's gonna come back properly.
Yeah.
It's weird how people are trying to make a plan, make this thing work, during this time.
Yeah, but also, dude, like, who has the money to go to strip clubs as well, dude? You lose so much money in a strip club. You just
Rich, lonely guys, bruh.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't you wish we were a rich, lonely guy?
I got half of that shit. I got a lonely
Well, you're a lonely guy.
Ain't rich though.
I'm not a lonely guy or a rich guy, dude. That's it. You know, I guess that's why South Africans love alcohol so much. It's to kill the loneliness.
Yo, it's a lot of things, eh? The alcohol thing, it's a lot, bruh.
It's a lot of things. It's so ironic, like, look at this, it says South Africa's first drive-thru strip club opens its doors under lockdown. And then here it says back to school. In the school year, be saved. Like, the Herald Live needs to know what they're placing, dude. Herald Live.
Hey, it's like is that an ad? No, it's the next story.
Yeah, it's a story. Anyway, we're done with strip clubs. I know I'm not done with strip clubs. I'm just waiting for them to.
Until we see you again, strip clubs. But yeah, man.
But the thing is, dude, I don't think I'll ever go to strip club again because, you know, I have a girlfriend now. So.
Yeah, man. I also don't think. Yeah, when I was in a relationship, I didn't want to go to a strip club.
Yeah, you don't go when you're what do you call it, in a relationship. You just.
Yeah, it's true.
Also, okay, if you're in a relationship and your girl went to a strip club, would you be upset?
To a women's strip club, or like a man's strip club?
Like a tease hers, or both, either way. Because if you think about it, if she goes to a man's strip club, there's probably men there who are gonna think that she's a stripper and they're gonna hit on her.
Yeah, she mustn't go to a man's strip club. She must go to a woman. Man, this is confusing, bruh.
Either way.
She must go see a naked man strip for her, not the other way. I wouldn't mind though. It's communication though. Don't do it behind my back.
Yeah, just let me know that you're doing it.
Yeah. Otherwise, we're gonna have drama.
Yeah, in the strip club. Drama in the strip club.
Yeah, imagine you see your girlfriend at the strip club while you're there.
Yo, dude, when I said I once went with an ex-girlfriend to a strip club, one of the strippers came to her and was talking to her like they knew each other. And then turns out one of them, they used to go to school together. So.
Oh, that's mad interesting when you see a stripper and somebody you went to school with. That must be crazy.
Yeah, dude, imagine that.
Yeah. But it's a job, man. These strippers work their ass off.
Exactly, dude. It's just I mean, a professional dancer would be the same thing. I don't know why.
Yeah.
It's classism.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. But some strippers give extra services.
That is not a strip club. That's a brothel, Gavin. Some strippers give extra. No, dude. It's a prostitute and a brothel.
I'm in love with a prostitute. Yeah. I'm in love with a prostitute. She got it. She wanted. Remember that T-Pain song? I'm in love with a stripper.
There's a T-Pain featuring Akon.
I know T-Pain was there. I can't remember who else.
Mm.
Yeah. One day we'll be back in the strip club.
Yeah, but I'd rather be back in the comedy club than the strip club, to be fucking honest.
Same, bruh. Same. It's all level 1. We used to go to the strip club after comedy shows, bruh.
Yeah, dude, that's the best life. Comedy club, then strip club.
That's gangster shit. Come out of summer, like the sun is shining. Like, goddamn, you can hear taxis. Like,
You can hear birds. When you walk out the strip club and you hear birds, bro.
Yo, bruh. Yes, bruh. The strip club is real, bro. When you walk in, there's like ATM machines waiting for you.
There's ATM machines inside the strip club, bro.
Yeah, as well. Because they take that cash money.
Yeah, dude. It's like strip ATMs inside churches. Do the same thing.
Oh, snap, bro. Yeah, that's... Yeah,
So people can't be out here judging people with strip clubs and ATMs when banks are supporting both. The banks are supporting both the strip clubs and the churches. The banks don't care.
That's true, eh?
So if a corporate ever tells you, no, you can't do a corporate at our bank because you do strip club drugs, you have your fucking ATM inside the strip club, bro.
You out here funding the strip clubs. You're funding my habits.
Exactly, so check this out. This was crazy, dude. Watch big scramble and police enforcement as sardines land on KZN beach. So now the sardines don't want to be in the water no more. And there's something very fishy about this.
They're out here catching poachers. That's poachers, ne?
What's the difference between a sardine and a pilchard?
What?
One makes your breath smell like a pilchard. The other one makes his breath smells like a sardine. I didn't make that up now.
It's a free show, guys.
I was actually genuinely asking, dude. I wasn't.
I have no
idea. Up to a joke, but
one thing I have no clue about or interest is fish in like the ocean.
I'm gonna Google.
Like when people tell me about turtles and all that shit getting straws, I'm like, hey, it is what it is, man.
So the difference between a sardine and a pilchard is dependent on the region.
So it's the same thing though.
Yeah, it looks like sardines and pilchards.
Can you cook pilchards, bruh?
Yeah, you can cook anything, dude.
No, can you cook it? Like can you make it taste nice?
Oh, I thought you meant as human beings, is it possible to cook?
do you own a stove?
Can I cook it? Yes, I can cook it, bro. But am I gonna cook it? Hell to no, bro. I'm not in Baskin anymore.
As soon as you pop that can, your whole house smells that shit, bro. It's pungent.
It feels like the fish are gonna jump out of that tomato sauce just flying everywhere, dude. It's like a horror movie when you open that thing.
It's so pungent, bruh.
But look, I mean, if you cook it right, you can make a decent. Fuck, what's going on here? Hold up.
Now I had a girl that used to cook the shit out of pilchards, bruh, with pap and like rice. Ooh, tastes good.
Yeah, with rice or spaghetti, you can if you cook it right, it's really nice.
Spaghetti.
But the worst thing, dude, is the smell of someone's breath after they've eaten this.
Baby, let's make love. Let's eat those pilchards and make some
You're
love.
not sucking this dick up to eat sardines, bro.
Yes. You can eat pussy because it's kind of the same smell.
Like, since it's already in the air.
Hey, something smells fishy out here, and I ain't talking about the pilchards.
You know what? I don't really get this thing of a woman's coochie smelling like fish. I've never actually smelled a woman's coochie and smelled
Nah,
like
me
fish.
too, bruh. Every woman I've been with, well, 9 out of 10, it's nice, it's pleasant.
Yeah, it's never been. Never had an issue with it. It's never been like I always hear these jokes about vagina that smells like fish. I'm like no. I'm from an island, bro. There's fish everywhere.
I'm used to that smell. Smells like
I know what
home.
it smells like. Smells like home.
Home, sweet home. I'm coming home, mama. I'm coming home.
Yeah. I must say though, dude, I have had my dick smell like fish before. And that's, you know why, dude? Actually, it doesn't smell like a fish. It smells like a freezer because it's been so cold and hasn't been touched in so long.
You know what stinks? And nobody really talks about it. You know what stinks? Is cum. Sperm. But shit stinks,
what does your cum smell like, dude? You know you smelled your cum.
Out here accusing a motherfucker. You don't know my life.
Every man, dude. Every man. If you have a penis and testicles, whatever they call it.
You try to suck your dick and you smell your sperm, bruh.
You have smelled your sperm. If you've ejaculated, you have smelled your sperm.
Yeah,
you had it on your hand, and you got it like this and smell it.
Smells like failure.
It smells premature.
It doesn't smell good. I'll say that.
It smells bleachy, dude. It smells like ammonia.
Yeah, it doesn't smell good, eh? Yo.
Maybe it's because of the pH. I'm gonna just Google right now. What is the pH of semen? Oh, pH is between 7.18. Yeah, this is a bit more towards the alkaline side, but low pH is acidic semen. You don't want that. That's for sure. That's for sure. You don't want to be. You don't want to be burning stomachs and ass cheeks when you ejaculate.
Alkaline. Isn't alkaline good for you?
Yeah, well, not too much of it, obviously. I mean, you can't go and drink a bottle of Chick now. You know? People are doing that to cure corona, bro.
Yes, because Mr. Trump Zizzle told people it might work.
Yeah. But what do you think is causing this whole sardine shit, like shit being washed up onto the coast?
This happens like every season, bro. It's called the sardine run. So they're making their way towards Mozambique or some shit, and then then it's like thousands of them. They get caught like this.
Guys are saying, well done. Like are they gonna feed people or are they gonna sell it? How are they gonna divide it amongst themselves? Do you think there's gonna be a fair share?
Yeah, bro. It's wasn't it Jesus that made sardines out of like one fish?
No, man. Jesus fed like a whole nation of people with what? Isn't it two loaves of bread and a fish? Or two fish? Was it sardines?
Yeah, he made pilchards.
But did he use seawater fish or freshwater fish? Because I mean, Jesus was in the desert.
Yeah, he was inland.
You think Jesus knows how to swim, bro?
No, that's why he walks on water. Jesus can't swim. Jesus will fall into the water as soon as the chakra from his feet disappears, bro. And then he'll drown. Yeah, he walked on water. It's like weird flex, but okay.
Yeah, would you want to walk on water? I think it'd be cool to walk on water.
Hell yeah, bro.
But I think I'd prefer to turn water into wine. That if I had to take any of Jesus' skills or powers, I'd take the water to wine one.
Make a blind man see. That's a cool one. Become an optometrist, bro. Like the best optometrist.
Best optometrist.
Just one wipe. Kiss up.
Jesus would be a badass optometrist, bro. Yo.
Yo, it would be a fire. You'll be the Michael Jordan of optometry.
Imagine like you go to Jesus, you're blind, and he gives you your eyes, and you're like, Jesus is black.
I thought you were a white guy.
I thought you were white. I saw white pictures all my life, man.
And it's like a racist believer. He gets so upset.
He gets upset, bro.
Yeah, he's like, turn me blind again. I want to unsee this.
You can't unsee it, bro. You see it. Right. Let's move on to serious matters. Serious matters.
Back to business.
Back to reality. Midrand Teacher suspended over remarks linked to George Floyd's death. Now, if you guys have been following the news lately, the sad news of George Floyd and his murder, you know about the cops, the 4 cops. They got like arrested for what? I think one got 2 accounts of murder.
Yeah, no, I heard about that. They all got charged, like hectic charges now.
Yeah.
Oh.
And interesting. One of them was unintentional murder. The guy who had his knee on the neck. And the other 2, I don't know what it was manslaughter or whatever. Yeah.
Oh, is it? Eh? It's
yeah, it was pretty sad. The one dude was new to the force, dude. He was like 4 days in, he just became a police officer.
Oh, really?
And the fucked up guy who actually committed the murder, he was like an ex-officer who was like his guide or whatever. And then that young officer who told him, he's like, turn him around, this is not right. And then, boom.
So this is some
9 minutes, dude.
Training.
They held that guy down for 9 minutes, bro.
Yeah, it's I remember. That's what it was. It was 8 minutes and like 45 seconds exactly.
Jeez, bro.
Apparently, he stopped moving after like 6 minutes. Yeah, man. Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, man. It's quite interesting though, because now they're saying that he had COVID-19. So now the defense or the district attorney or whoever's defending the police officer is going to start using that as an excuse, saying, no, it was unintentional murder because he didn't know he had COVID-19, so therefore, yada, 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 which we know is going to be bullshit.
And you know, America, that court case is going to be O.J. Simpson level of court cases, bro. That court case is going to be a movie on its own. Yeah,
they'll make documentaries about that court case.
It's interesting, this Black Lives Matter, because it's global. I saw strikes in UK, I saw strikes in Australia. I saw all these strikes. I even got invited to a Black Lives Matters protest.
So did I, dude. So did I.
Yeah, at Zoo Lake, bro. I was like,
I also heard about the Zoo Lake one, but I was too scared of COVID-19 and khatas, you know. So that's how it worked, you know.
Yeah, bro. I'm white. I have to go, bro. Because it's like my black friend. He invited me. He's like, yo, man, there's a Black Lives Matter protest at Zoo Lake. You gonna come through? I'm like, hell yeah. I can't be like, no, I've got a job interview. My mother died. I got to go.
Of course you want to have a job interview, dude. You'll just get the job. You're white.
Yeah, I don't have to go to my job interview. I just, send my ID. Yeah, I was gonna go, bro. I was ready. Then it got cancelled. I was like,
they cancelled it.
Yeah, it got cancelled. It got cancelled. I was like, But Black lives do matter. But I think it's interesting how it's different. It is different in every country, don't you think?
I like how you're questioning it. Black lives do matter. I was like,
facts.
There's that what Neanderthal Caucasian shit.
Yo, that shit was funny, bro. I'm gonna watch that shit and just remember that shit. That shit was funny. Yeah, uninvolved ape, unevolved. English. So, my question, what do you think? Black Lives Matter. That statement means Black Lives Matter, obviously, but so we like South Africa. We don't have white police killing black people. So what's
you see, thing is South Africa is different. Well, it's different, but it's also the same. The problem with South Africa is it's worse because we have that subconscious racism amongst ourselves. So we've got like, I feel like people of color in the US are slightly more united than people of color in South Africa. People of color in South Africa, I mean, like the whole colored Indian black divide, there's still a divide amongst people of color, you know? And
there's definitely a separation.
Exactly. And then the police officers they're just still projecting apartheid issues, you know, like that system.
Yeah. So, like I think the people have been talking about, in terms of the context we're in now, Colin Koza. I saw somebody mention Maracana. That's an interesting point. What if those miners were white? That would have been a different story.
That's true, actually.
Yeah.
In fact, if they were white, they would have never gotten shot.
It's interesting, eh?
Yeah.
If Maracana miners were white, that's what I feel like the problem is, bro. Black lives. The actual value of a black life is very little. Like, it has no commodity, which is obviously wrong, but that's what's going on, right? That's why we say
I mean, in terms of the white system, but like you think about what Africa has given to the world, then you think about that value, and
you say the white system, but like that's why I'm saying this is a global thing, right? From east to west.
But the global system is a white system, Munda. It's a white system. You can't deny it.
Did you see in China the way they were treating black people a month ago? They were smacking the shit out of Africans, bruh.
Yeah, no, that's also true. Like it's also, I mean, I've seen Arabs, the way some Arabs treat people of color. They're also very classist. Also, I mean, Eastern Europeans.
Specifically black people, bruh. Specifically black people.
Yeah, no. That's true. But I mean, dude, like you got to think about media in terms of the world and the media that we've consumed and what we've been seeing. Like it comes from like generations of like younger. I mean, when I think about going to church, for example, as a kid, you know, when you're taught about God, you're not taught about what color God is. But when you go into church, you see a white Jesus. You know, you see a white Saint Anthony, a Saint, you know, whatever thing. So the white man has a godlike complex to people of color, you know, and then because of that, the police system in the US gives white oppressors and supremacists that godlike complex and that superiority complex, and that's what the whole issue is about. You know?
Religion is always a good way to.
Religion is one of the deep-rooted issues in racism, bro. It's one of the deep causes actually. And
apartheid was a big thing. Sort of the propaganda came from church as well.
Yeah, dude.
In terms of apartheid as well. So yeah, man. Always have that connotation with white things being like positive or pure. Once you go white, you stay tight.
Yeah, once you go white, you're always right.
It's interesting the unlearning we have to do.
I mean, you think about the skin lightening, dude. And I personally think people like Kanye Mbao shouldn't be commenting on Black Lives Matter because you don't even want to be black, you know.
That's why it's always amazing to celebrate black excellence. But like,
there's also that conspiracy that because look. Let's think about it like this, Gav. I mean, institutional racism is the deep root of this. Yeah, we can see uneducated police officers, you know, killing innocent black men in the streets, black children on social media all day. We know this happens. But what needs to change is perceptions and people in high power. People in high powers of position that have a moral, what they call this, compass to be like, no, this is wrong. And this is what these people need to change.
Someone was saying the police brutality is just a symptom. It's not the actual disease.
Exactly. And it's also that, I don't know, I mean, this whole conspiracy about New World Order and, you know, having the people who believe in pure freedom and then the people who are going to be controlled by the system. It's amazing that this is happening in America, and it's amazing how we always consume everything from America.
consume their pop culture, we consume their celebrities, and now we're consuming their struggle. That's so crazy. But it's like a global thing at the same time. But that's why I asked you, like, in a South African context, what is Black Lives Matter? What does that mean?
Yeah, I think what we as South Africans need to realize is that, yes, there's colonization from Europe and the Dutch, but we're currently living in a world where we've got this Western American colonization. I mean, corporations buying off land and buying. I mean, think about McDonald's as a concept. McDonald's cannot exist in a country unless they own that land that they're using to build their McDonald's. They actually start off as a property. That's colonizing. You're taking over land like that's
just because they're not using swords doesn't mean they're not colonizing, bro.
They're using knives and the spears and exactly. They're just using money in the justice system, in the so-called legal system. That's what
apparently that's what China's doing as well now. China, obviously the West, America's been doing it. That's also an interesting aspect. Like, but like Black Lives Matter in terms of South Africa, I think it does. Obviously, it is a thing. It's relevant.
Look, I mean, it is a thing to us because, I mean, we're like the poster child for racism, bro. Like, we had a system that was built on racism, so it matters to us a lot because we can relate.
But that's what's happening in America. It's like that's why they call it systematic racism. It's the whole system that's built and designed and planned to make the black person fail. That's.
I mean, what's that whole? I mean, the whole statistic of privatized prisons in the U.S. They've got privatized prisons, dude. There are guys business and making money off criminals. So if you arrest, majority of the people, you can make more money.
From the police to the lawyers in the courtroom and to the prison system.
All of them,
the whole thing's a setup. It's a setup, bro.
It's a pyramid.
It's Herbalife. It's Herbalife, man.
Herbalife.
Herbalife is racism. Racism is Herbalife. We said this last week.
Herbalife is all of this.
We're not even talking about this story, bro. Read what she said to this. So apparently this is a life orientation teacher.
Oh, that's even worse. That's worse because, like, life orientation teachers are supposed to be nice, dude.
They're supposed to be the best. They're supposed to be the one.
Empathy and stuff. How can you threaten kids as a life orientation teacher?
You know what she said? She said, "I'll sit on your neck if you don't hand in those. If you don't hand in those drawings, I'll give you something to protest." Yo.
And then she blamed it on Afrikaans culture, bro. She said, "We as Afrikaans people." What did she say?
That's what she said. Yo, bro, that was the most.
Yeah. She's like, "I'm really sorry. You know that Afrikaans often deals with fear and pain with humor." Then she said, "I'm not racist." So if someone says, "I'm not racist," they're racist. Because if you have to utter the words, "I'm not racist," it means you're already projecting something that you don't understand the concept. You have to say, "Oh, I'm not racist."
Yeah, and then it's not for you to say. Other people must say it. Exactly.
Then she said, "I'm not racist. I will never put anyone. I have shed many tears about Mr. Floyd." This is quite worrying, dude. Like, I mean, imagine when you had life orientation, they teach you some really wild shit. Can you imagine your life orientation teacher sends you, like, threatens you, say, "You better do your homework, otherwise I'm gonna give you an STD. Did you see what gonorrhea looked like when I passed that book around?"
Why are you threatening people, bruh? Why are you threatening kids? Don't do that. You're a teacher. In her apology, what the fuck is her surname? Vinake.
How do you even say that? Divine.
It's so racist. Oh my god. It's so racist. Okay, this is in her apology. The racist explained they were saying in Afrikaans, "Ek gaan op jou nek lê tot jy dit doen." Translating to, "I'm going to lay on your neck until you do it," which is aimed at encouraging work to be completed. That sounds like oppression. That's what that sounds like. That doesn't sound like encouragement.
So what she's trying to say, she's like, no, it's an Afrikaans metaphor.
Yes, it's a metaphor for encouragement.
So okay, like there is that metaphor where what they're like, I'm gonna be on your shoulder or on your neck the whole time to do it. There is
I'm on your. Are you serious? I think we must Google because I'm not jumping into this swimming pool. I don't know how
dude, you
deep
can't
it
if
is.
you can't Google anything about next, bro. As soon as you Google anything about next, it's gonna be like George Floyd, bro.
Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. Like Jesus, I put on this black square on Instagram. Jesus, leave me alone.
Did you see that meme where they used that dude from what's his not Tyler Perry. That movie, man. Us, not Us. Fuck, dude. That's so
Jordan Peele.
Yeah, what's Jordan Peele's first movie?
Get out! Get
Yes,
out!
Get Out. You know that dude who says, "Yeah, I would have voted for Obama twice." And the guy is like, "I would have put like 2 squares if I could."
Yeah, that finished me. That was so clever. Yeah, man. What's your opinion about the black square thing?
Oh, dude, you know what, dude? I'm all about movement and talking about issues and creating awareness. I'm all about that. I just feel bad because what it did, the whole thing that if you use the Black Lives Matter hashtag, it started blocking out information on it. So it was supposed to be Blackout Tuesday, but people just jumped on the bandwagon, and when people jump on trends, it didn't work out the way it's supposed to. That's the thing about that's the problem with being a social justice warrior online. You get fallen into clout and you get fallen into deception and covering things up. Whereas if you are a social justice warrior in the streets, then it works out, Like that, like for example, that girl who went out and she was lecturing those dudes about destroying property and looting and shit like that, saying people are living in these neighborhoods.
That was like a movie, bruh.
Dude.
That was insane. That was like a movie, bruh. She did like this whole beautiful thing.
Dude, I mean, she created some serious awareness. That's proper social justice warriors, not, like sharing it. Look, yeah, sure, it's great. We're talking about it. It's good for people to talk about it and analyze it. But if people really care and stuff, like I said, it's the people in power who can make decisions that need to start changing things.
It's real. Let's say if you're out in the streets, that's like real activism. If you're posting a black square, that's like passive aggressive activism.
Yeah.
It's not aggressive activism.
That's like, yeah, I care, but I don't care too much to get up off my ass.
When I did it, what I felt was like, okay, cool. It's like we're having this conversation, and there's a sense of camaraderie as well. Like, okay, cool, guys. Like, we all agree that it's time for a change. That's what I felt from it.
Yeah. No, I'm the same. I also think that it was a good movement to start to create awareness, to talk about it, to get people who are afraid to talk about it, create awareness. But on the other hand, it was also used to fuck shit up. I don't know, there's conspiracy theories to say all of this is a distraction, for the new world order and what's about the whole microchip shit and all of that, there's that.
I don't know. Well, I'm trying to. You got to deal with facts, man. If people are saying this about conspiracies, what, man, it's like, nah. We're pretty. Because of this is the information age. So, and like when a person takes a video of a police officer standing on some guy's neck and killing him like he's an animal in public, we can all see there's no conspiracy there.
Exactly.
There's no conspiracy there. That's like a fact. That happened.
That's a fact, dude. That's
and they only got arrested 3 days later.
Exactly. No, I fully agree with you, dude. Because I mean, there's a fine line between using reason and being skeptical, or being a skeptic, and jumping onto the whole conspiracy theory and saying this is a fact, this is what it is. You can't go around saying that. You need, at least with the whole, the movement and seeing the social injustice, there's clear evidence of this stuff. Whereas the other stuff, you don't know. But then again, also, what is our media outlets like? What do we like? We're using newspaper companies. We're using Twitter. It depends on what's trending. When something's trending, some shit that's happening could be forgotten. Which is, I fully agree that happens as well.
Yeah. So that's why I'm coming back to this Black Lives Matter in South Africa again, because it makes me think there are people dying the Cape Flats, like people were just dying randomly through
Exactly,
drive-bys, and those are black people of color that have been disadvantaged by the system.
Exactly, John. Yeah, exactly. You look at the colored community and how weekly in, weekly out, the gangsterism that, and the police brutality that goes on. And also, we had that whole military that went into Alex, and then man was killed for having a bride
40 days.
outside.
Yeah. Even in Johannesburg, there was Westbury.
Exactly.
They were protesting. That was just last year, and like, we're not protesting for them, but like we should, because I think it's under the umbrella of Black Lives Matter, because no one gives a fuck
I also think South
them.
Africans, in terms of the Black Lives Matter thing, a lot of South Africans are hypocrites too, because they jump on Black Lives Matter, but what about the black Zimbabwean, the black Malawian, the black Zambian that are in the country, the black
Xenophobia.
Actually, we still say. I mean, I see threads. Then also the hate against Pakistanis and Indians, and it's South Africa. It's just people just hate each other. If there's tribalism as well. What about that? That's still black on black, racism. That's.
Yeah, and like I mentioned earlier, like we're consuming America's struggle.
Yeah.
America's struggle is not our struggle.
Exactly, dude. But that's the thing. South Africa is a consumer nation. I mean, look, we stand in lines to consume this, but we don't.
Black label matters, though.
Always.
Zamalak. Yes, when last did I hear that word? Zamalak.
I always hear like Afrikaans guys from like the East Rand say, hey, Zamalak, man.
If your black label say the Bible.
Black label say the Bible.
We're deep on
black
this one.
Black label says the Bible. Yeah, but you're right. I mean, like South Africa is a consumer market. Now we're just consuming this, and that's why I feel as if maybe the conspiracy theorists are right. Maybe it is a distraction, because we got our own issues here. We're not.
This is crazy how we consume America's shit, bro. It's crazy. Their pop culture, their movies, their music, and now they struggle. That just blows my mind, bro.
Yeah, but maybe it's not we. Maybe it's just like you and I, like, because we can't speak on behalf of like all South Africans. I'm sure there's South Africans who don't give a shit, so.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I'm sure there's South Africans, like black South Africans, that don't give a shit about, don't know who George Floyd is.
Yeah, dude, I'm sure there's some rural village or country where it's not even.
Yeah.
Someone no internet. I mean, there are places where we don't have water, bruh. How is someone supposed to get Wi-Fi and see the news in America?
That's so true, bruh.
Yeah.
That's also Black Lives Matter. They should have nice things as well.
Mm.
The Marokana thing is also that's an interesting debate, bruh. If those miners were white,
they would have never been shot. They would be alive today if those miners were white. Also, when was the last time you saw a white miner? White miners don't exist, bro, because the chuckle on the face makes them blackface.
Now they're offending Black Twitter. You know what? Whites, rather not mine. Just work in the office. Do not mind.
The only white miners are like your Bitcoin, like your data mining.
They're in IT.
Those are the white miners are, bro.
Oh, thank you, bro. I think that was the gag I was looking for on that one.
Yeah. And you know where the Indian miners are, bro? The outside scavenging for food, those damn birds.
There we go. Indian miners, go away.
That's a great lorry. Wrong.
Oh, really?
Yeah, although Indian miners are quite clever, they can actually mimic other birds.
Really?
Too smart, bro. Smart like a charo.
That thing is boss.
Yeah. So we're done with this teacher, this life orientation.
Yeah, we hardly
Imagine,
spoke
dude,
about this.
Imagine the next lesson in life orientation is, okay, guys, today we're going to talk about stereotyping.
Life orientation should be specific though, like on that tip. We're gonna talk about stereotypes,
religion,
racism. I remember in my life orientation we talked about sex. Like
STDs, STIs, HIV.
We out here fucking.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't, so that's why I was shook by seeing all that those fucked up penises and vaginas in life orientation. Damn, this is what it's gonna be like.
Yeah, they scared the shit out of those
Yo, dude, after I saw those photos, I was like, no, I'm not having sex until I get married.
This is what happens when you sleep with a hoe, or if you are a hoe. Hoe is life, hoe is death.
Hoe is life, hoe is death. That'll be like a life orientation class. Okay, guys, hoe is life, hoe is death. Federal court hands Tiger King Joe Exotics properties to Carole Baskin. So,
Carole fucking Baskin, that fucking bitch.
That's a very good Joe Exotic accent, bro.
Thanks.
You could easily pass on as a Joe Exotic, bro. Like,
hey, bro. Apparently, Nicolas Cage. We were talking about him earlier. Nicolas Cage is gonna play Joe Exotic.
Oh yes, that's the best. The best.
He's gonna get an Oscar, bro. This is his chance.
Nicolas Cage is the chance to be a world renowned actor.
So what can we say about this, man? This is unfortunately another great man has fallen because of pussy.
To Carole Baskin. This woman is dangerous, dude. Like
Carole fucking Baskin.
I think she was like a witch in her previous life, dude. Like
Satan. It's famous.
Satan.
Yeah, dude.
And the thing is, you know what? She just needs one racist incident to become a Karen Baskin.
Yeah, dude. Yo, but I don't. Black people don't fuck with tigers, bro. So she's never gonna get in a racist incident.
True. Yeah, that's true. Also, I think when they have their tiger zoos or whatever, it's just in the south.
Yeah, it's deep, bro. Black people don't fuck with this shit, bro. We watched Tiger King. There were no black people in that shit.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, black people don't fuck with tigers and shit like that. Unless who bought a tiger again? Didn't Mike Tyson?
Mike Tyson, yeah.
He bought a tiger, right?
Yeah. And then Charlie Sheen drank tiger's milk.
Yeah. And then Tiger Brands got Listeriosos. Remember, it was Tiger Brands, bro.
There's Tiger Brands that got Listeriosis.
Yeah, that's
wasn't it Enterprise or Escort?
No, somebody who worked at Tiger Brand got Listeriosis. Or coronavirus.
Because he ate bologna, bro, from his fucking lunch break.
I don't know. But yeah, Joe was right about this woman, eh? Joe was right.
Yeah, no, dude. Look, the conclusion to this is that she murdered her husband. We'll never know. They'll just let her be free, and that's it, bro. Like, I'm actually tired of this whole Joe Exotic bullshit. Like, so
it wasn't. Once again, we're consuming American macaca, bro.
Bruh. And this is like a white privilege, dude. Like, you have money to have your own tigers. Fuck.
She literally won land. Why is white people winning more land?
Exactly, that's what she's getting. She's getting more land.
Yeah.
And she's taking what, tigers and lions from Africa and India. It's just colonization. Fuck.
There's very little people in New Zealand actually. Yeah.
That's why this article doesn't surprise me. Like, oh, coronavirus, New Zealand's the envy of other countries still battling COVID-19. You got like 10 people in your fucking country, bro. It's like...
Also, what did you do? Did you give the coronavirus a haka? Kumate, corona.
This getting away with the haka, bro. Oh.
Yeah, this is a dope leader, but like you said, you can be a leader because there's not a lot of shit happening in your country.
Exactly,
But
dude.
they
It's easy
did,
to it's easy to manage a country with like what 4.86 million people. We've got 44 million. It's 10 times more, bro. It's,
bruh, you're gonna tell me the inequality in New Zealand's massive because there's like not a lot of people to be, you
yeah.
know.
Also, I mean, I think the Brits and the Brits probably wiped out most of the indigenous tribes as well. So
Yeah, they all play rugby now. Those the ones that are left.
yeah, exactly.
The 15 that are left.
Just tap dance. That's why they tap dance.
It's either you work in the mines or you play rugby. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. There's not a lot of things happening.
There's not much. I mean, the biggest thing to
I didn't even know what to
Taika
say.
Waititi.
The haka thing was the only thing I had for this, bro.
all New Zealand has is Taika Waititi, bro. Let's move on.
Next. Yeah,
Although
for
I
real,
wouldn't
bro.
mind working there, dude. Like, it's a beautiful place where they shot Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, it's like mountains and like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's a mad place. It's very
Well,
beautiful.
and it's also an island, and you know me, I've got a connection to islands. So
Yeah, no, I would definitely visit. I would do comedy in New Zealand any day.
yeah, dude. Apparently the comedy's quite good. I mean, they've got good comedies.
So I take all those things I said back. I want to go there, please.
Yeah, but they laugh it off. They're funny. They're funny actually. They're great.
Yeah, we ended it with the good stuff. This is like the daily sign of the UK, bruh. This one.
This is the daily sign of the UK, dude. So this is the mirror. I know the mirror is very like sensational. We don't really condone, using this as a source. But apparently, sex in your house with a person from another household is illegal in the UK. So new law.
Booty calls. Booty calls are illegal.
So you're not even allowed to do booty calls as well. So
wow.
sex in your house with someone from outside your household is said to become illegal today. So that means you can only have sex with the maid in your house.
You gotta tell your booty call like, okay, do you own a duck? And
So here's the thing: a side bae will always get arrested in this situation.
A side bay. Yeah, you could you could use it as game. You could say like, oh, if fucking you is illegal, I want to go to jail. You could use it as something, right?
Oh yeah, you're saying I love you so much, baby. I'm gonna risk going to jail. So I'm gonna come over to your place. I'm gonna bring some condoms.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess that's why we've got drive-thru strip clubs, bro. To stop this.
Yeah. Also, we got Wi-Fi. This is Como. This is Como to your
No,
heart.
because like, if you're thinking about going to go see your side bae or seeing your partner that's living somewhere else, and you're driving through, and you're like, okay, let me just quickly go to this drive-thru strip club. You're like, okay, I'm satisfied. I'm gonna go back.
Also, I feel like hookups and side booze and like booty calls, it's still risky, bruh.
Yeah.
You don't know where that person was on that day. Like,
Yeah, but you see, that's the thing about this COVID-19 thing, dude. Are we gonna now stop becoming intimate and being affectionate? Is that completely gone? Is Ubuntu completely gone now, bro? Ubuntu's completely dead, bro.
we're Ubuntu on Instagram, bruh. Ubuntu on Instagram. Mm-hmm.
COVID-19 is killing Ubuntu even worse, bro. It's just
Yeah, ish.
And also, dude, this is definitely population control, dude. If you stop people from having sex, like they tried with HIV and AIDS, you're gonna fucking reduce.
No, people always have sex, bro. Always. But I'm sure people are hooking up. I think people are still meeting each other and like dating.
Yeah, I've had two friends who have been on dates on Tinder, bro. How's Tinder still active? Surely the government should plug it.
It sounds like a minefield. You ban alcohol, you ban cigarettes, you need to ban Tinder.
I'll be banned till it's late, brother. You have to know there'll be a riot. Black dicks matter, bro.
Black punani matters. Just, for the guys.
Yeah, for the guys. Well, for guys, any punani matters, to be honest.
We don't discriminate.
Guys don't discriminate, bro.
I don't see color, I just see genitalia, bro.
Same here, bro. It all looks pink on the inside, bro.
From my experience, we're all pink on the inside.
Yeah, man. Thanks, ladies and gents, for episode 9 of Sunday Best. We've had some good laughs here, good jokes. It was a very intoxicated episode as well.
Don't get high of your own supply.
Don't get high on your own supply. Also, drink responsibly.
Smoke responsibility.
Smoke responsibly.
Eat edibles responsibility.
And also consume things moderately, guys. There's enough to go around. We just share. We like preaching share, but we can also share. Share the booze. Share the love.
Ubuntu. Ubuntu is not only a stripper at the summit. It's a real thing. Ubuntu must... Yeah. I think I'm done. I don't even know what to say. I will be back next week. Episode 9.
Episode 9, ladies and don't forget to like, subscribe, all of those things people say on the internet.